Today we are going to conduct the experiment by name brake test on DC series motor. So by the name itself it says that series motor. From the diagrammatical representation, when you are observing for the DC series motor, the test here you are going to conduct here is to conduct a load test on DC series motor and to draw the performance curves. Performance curves is nothing but how the DC series motor is going to function when the load is being applied on the DC series motor. So as per the diagrammatical representation, when you are observing the circuit diagram here, that is for the DC series motor. So as per the construction features of the DC series motor, the field winding and armature winding are connected in series with respect to each other. So there is no shunt type of representation for the DC series motor.
So as per the nameplate details for the DC series motor, the values for the voltage is 230 volts, the speed for the motor is 1500 rpm, and the amount of speed 1500 rpm, and voltage as per the excitation is 220 volts. Here you can see the 220 volts as the excitation purpose, and the horsepower required for the motor is 5 HP, and the rated speed is 1500 rpm for the DC series motor. The rated current for the DC series motor here is 20 amperes, so that the amount of current limitation also being done by here. See, you can see clearly the amount of current that can be specified is 20 amperes.
So this is a circuit diagram for the brake test on DC series motor. From the diagrammatical representation, here you can see this is the input power supply for the DC series motor, the positive terminal and the negative terminal, and the next is DPST, double pole single throw switch, the fuse for the protection of the device, and next you are going to use a DC voltmeter, that is MC type of representation of the rating of ammeter here is a MC type of 0 to 20 amperes, and here you are going to use a 2-point starter as compared to the DC shunt motor where you are going to use a 3-point starter. So in the 3-point starter we will be having 3 terminals. Here a 2-point starter with respect to line and field, because it is a series motor, so you will be having the field connection in contacts, that is nothing but in series to the armature winding of the DC series motor. And here the load you are going to apply, the load is here is the spring balance load, where you are going to measure the amount of weight that is being applied to the pulley that is in contacts or connection to the motor, that is armature winding of the DC series motor. So this is a panel where we are going to conduct the brake test on DC series motor. So in the panel itself you can see the various terminals available for you. First you are going to see the input terminals. This is the plus point and this is the negative terminal, and this is a DPST switch, that is nothing but you are going to apply, and later on you will be having the line terminal and the armature in contact with respect to the series field winding terminal, and again you are going to connect with respect to the armature winding and the field winding of the DC series motor. And in the same time you are going to use a voltmeter here with respect to 0 to 150 by 300 type of representation, and an ammeter with respect to 0 to 10 by 20 amperes. These 2 meters are of MC type of representation. So as per the circuit diagram, we are going to connect for the panel board. So from the circuit diagram, you are going to observe here. First of all, the basic block diagram, here the positive and the DPST switch that is being connected internally to the panel board, and from the positive terminal, we are going to connect with respect to the positive terminal of the ammeter. So just see the diagrammatical representation. Here it is the positive type of representation from the power supply, and it is being connected to the ammeter positive. It is connected to the ammeter positive, and later on the negative point of ammeter. The negative point of ammeter, that is nothing but the 20 amperes that is available from the point of representation of the ammeter. So it is being connected to the line of the 2-point starter. So that is here the negative of the ammeter is being connected to the line of the 2-point starter. So here is the line point of representation. So L is being connected, and next in the same diagram you are going to connect the voltmeter connections also. Either you can connect the voltmeter across the power supply or with respect to place of the ammeter to the voltmeter positive point. It is being connected to the positive terminal of the voltmeter. And again from the negative terminal of the voltmeter you can connect it either to the negative terminal or with respect to the AA of the armature point of the motor. This is being connected to the 300 point of representation because the input power supply will be greater than 220 volts, so directly we can see on the 300 point of representation. So from the armature point of the representation, so from the 2-point starter the A point is being connected. So this is the A point representation that is being connected to the F. That can be seen from the diagram here. A is being connected to F part of the series motor. So that is, this is the wire we are going to connect. So as per the notations, you have already been known that F and Z are similar terms. So and again that double F is being connected to the armature point of representation. Double F is nothing but the downward point. This point is being connected to the armature A of the DC series motor. And again from the below point, the AA will be connected either to the negative terminal or with respect to the voltmeter point. The procedure for conducting the experiment is connect the circuit diagram as shown in the circuit representation and apply minimum load on the pulley before starting the DC series motor. So before starting the motor, load should be applied, and next close the DPST switch and start the motor slowly with the help of the 2-point starter available for you. So after starting the motor, so what you are going to observe, note down the readings, that is nothing but on the meter ammeter and at the same time with respect to the voltmeter, which will be showing the minimum amount of voltage and the amount of load available initially on the motor. After noting the readings of the meter and speed at minimum load condition, next apply load on the pulley gradually in steps of input current till the motor current by tightening the belt around it. So what you have observed in the previous brake test on DC shunt motor also. And note down the voltmeter and ammeter and the spring balance with the help of the speed values also. And the next thing, bring back the representation as per the initial position with minimum amount of load and remove the DPST switch or open the DPST switch. So this is a table column. You are going to fill it while doing the experiment. Serial number, the voltage available in the voltmeter, the current available in the ammeter, and the loads weight S1 and S2, and the speed with the help of the tachometer you are going to observe. And after having with respect to different number of load conditions, still the rated current is being considered in the ammeter. Whenever the rated current is obtained, automatically decrease the load and remove the DPST switch for number of values. Based upon the values, you are going to calculate the torque, the input power P is equal to V into I, the output power, and at the same time efficiency of the DC series motor. And this is the characteristics. Characteristics is nothing but the functionality of the DC series motor with respect to all the values you are obtaining in the table format representation. So that can be with respect to output power on the x-axis and with respect to the variable of torque, efficiency, the load current, and with respect to the speed available on the DC series motor. The load of the DC series motor, these are in the no load conditions. So as per the procedure point of observation, we need to apply a minimum amount of load. So this is you are applying the load, so that whatever the rotational type of representation, the pulley should be in a little bit tight position. Close the DPST switch. After closing the DPST switch, you can observe the voltage in the voltmeter as 110, because we are connecting it to the 300 point of representation. It will be a multiplication factor of 2. 110 into 2 is nothing but 220 volts. So by using the 2-point starter, start the motor slowly with the help of the motor will be running at a high speed even though small amount of load is being applied for the DC series motor. So check the speed of the motor. Value is much higher compared to the rating of the DC series motor, which will be as usual for the DC series motor. Note down the values at the in minimum load condition. The amount of current here is nothing but 1.5 amperes. The voltage is 110 into 2, that is nothing but 220 volts. The current is nothing but 1.5 into 2 is nothing but 3 amperes. And the loads 2 and 3 kgs. Speed is 3240 is a RPM. So initially apply the load. So when you are applying the load, the ammeter readings will be obtained for you. There is nothing but 2 amperes here. The second reading is nothing but 2 into 2 is nothing but 4 amperes, and the voltage is 109 into 2 is equal to 218 volts, and the weight, that is nothing but 3 and 4 kgs. Speed, the speed of the pulley will be reduced. The speed is being reduced up to a certain extent here. So the same procedure, we will be applying the load as usually, and apply certain amount of water in the pulley in order to reduce the heat with respect to the applied load. So again, in the next step, In the next step, apply the load so that the amount of current will be reaching up to its rated amount of current of the DC series motor. So you will be observing the amount of current will be changing, and at the same time the load also will be changing for the DC series motor. Again, apply the load until you will be obtaining the rated current as 20 amperes on the ammeter. So repeat the step as per the requirement, and take the precaution that the values of the current should be noted from point to point representation, so that the current with respect to load doesn't vary at a higher value representation. And again, reduce the load up to minimum load point only, the initial load that is available for you. And remove the DPST switch.